Like a sufuria.
Calvin is the only one who didn't get the memo about the shoes. We were doing dark tones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us.
I did the complete opposite.
I was going to wear my black and whites as well, but
Yeah.
What?
yeah, I didn't feel like changing my shoes when I got here. I was too lazy.
Alrighty.
We've started. Hellos. Hi.
Hey.
Oh.
That hi was so nini. So Kikuyu. Hi.
What? How do you know if
Damn,
it's a
you know,
Kikuyu? Hi.
I've spent so many days.
Okay,
What
cool.
were you talking about, Austin?
You've been in shags
Ask
enough
you,
times.
when you were a kid, were you that kid who always used to go say hi to everyone?
Yeah.
Because my sister used to be that kind of kid. And, okay, thinking about it back in the day, I used to go like, damn, that's got to be annoying. I can't imagine what my mom is going through. But last week, I was just outside Sarit waiting for my Nduthi guy, right? Mm-hmm. And then a little kid just with the mom crossing by the pedestrian crossing. Doesn't know me. She just waves at me smiling and my heart was so full.
Right?
I was like, damn.
Oh, wow.
This
I
is what
do-
my sister was out here doing in the
Yeah.
streets.
That's so.
Making niggas happy.
That's
No,
so
I'm just
dope.
kidding. Yeah.
Last week
Have
Saturday.
we started?
We have.
Yeah,
Oh,
last,
shit.
Last week Saturday, I'm exiting my house. These two kids are playing. Clearly, they're brothers, right? No other kids playing with them. Yo, so you know how kids play. You know, there's no playgrounds in Nai, right?
Yes.
So they're on the car, bro. Move in the car. As I'm passing, these guys both salute me. I was
Yes,
like,
sir.
Do you know what's
Yo.
you know what's crazy? Like in the States now, when like you see the young kids have grown up, and then I don't know if you remember how you used to look at cars when you were growing up.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I was growing up, like you know,
That's my car.
Yeah.
That's my car. So
You
when you
gotta
drive into
claim
the
it.
state, you can tell because like for example,
Did you audition for the video of Aston
Martin
Martin?
music.
Yeah,
That's what he
like,
says. Drake
yeah.
and Rick Ross.
Oh,
the
really?
kids. Someday I'm gonna have that
That's
car.
fine.
That's my car.
Yeah.
That's my car. Yeah.
So we used to do that a lot when we were kids growing up. So and even in my estate, it's funny like the slightly older kids when they're on the bench when we drive into the studio and stuff. And they're like,
Yeah.
that's my car. That's my car. Good vibes, man. The mics are blood clot open. Check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late. Oh, by the way, the mics are open. My name's G Money.
And Young.
Ashley.
Big C.
Man, let me tell you, I really enjoyed you lot's podcast last week.
Thank you.
With
Oh, it was
Afari.
wild with
Shout
Afari.
out to Hafari,
Yeah.
man. Yo, he said some stuff. I was like,
You
what?
really said some
How
stuff.
far is crazy.
Yeah.
I like
He
it
did.
though.
Yeah,
Shout
we
out
know
to him. Now, before we even transition out of cars, right? I don't know whether you guys have seen it, right? So Rick Ross has a car show that's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's just been the county that he lives in. His crib is called Promised Land.
Right.
I've said no. He can't actually host a thingy. What's it called? A car show.
an event.
Yo, this guy's like, listen, guys, I'm not doing it for the county. This is at my compound.
In my house.
Because his acreage,
compound is massive.
300 acres.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rents his property out even to Hollywood to do
To
some.
shoot,
Shoot,
yeah.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
shot
That's
thingy
how
coming to
massive it
America
is.
too.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean,
Massive.
it was interesting watching him on Drink Chops, right? This
He's quite the businessman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really is, right? So the partnership he did with the guys who run Bel Air, the Douce and all of that. But what caught my attention the most was when they actually gave daps to Navy Kenzo on Drink Chumps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
Okay.
were like, so the guy who runs Bel Air, right, was talking about how they partnered and how they've been in a relationship for 10 years in terms of like business, right? And they were like, yo, there's this group from Africa. The first one they mentioned was a guy out of Cameroon. Boom. The second one, they're like, this group from Tanzania called Navy Kenzo. I was like, bro, that is a plug.
Massive.
That's a plug.
Yeah, and they were
Massive.
like, yo, these guys just started rocking with us. And they just used to push Bel Air like that. And we were like, you know what? Let's partner. Yo, massive.
Massive
You know, that's
numbers,
actually
man.
interesting about Tanzania, right? Tanzania, they drink more champagne than we do over here.
That's crazy.
Shampoo.
I noticed that when the last time I was there, like
Yeah.
in the club, man. My name is popping bottles, bro.
They love it.
Yo,
they really do.
speaking of celebrities, which artists do you guys enjoy watching host shows?
Oh, like comedians?
not necessarily comedians, but
I mean, Chris Rock was a hit.
no, artists.
Sorry.
Artists.
My bad.
Wow.
Sorry. I know it's early.
Yeah.
Which
not comedians,
Wow.
artists.
Wow.
Artists.
Yes. Like, I used to enjoy 106 and Paco's.
Oh,
Bow Wow used to
yes.
hold it down
Right.
proper.
When who was
And-
hosting?
Bow Wow and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kina Terrence
Terrence-
and them lot.
Terrence
yeah.
was dope.
Terrence
Terrence
was good
was
and
dope,
everything,
yeah.
but artists. Now I'm talking about artists.
Yeah.
But have you guys watched TD Boy 2 Chainz on Vice?
I think 2 Chainz must be quite funny.
Oh
sure.
my! You should watch
Oh,
him
yes.
getting high when he's sampling
Right.
the world's most expensive thing.
Oh yeah,
or
most
Right,
expensive. That was
Yeah,
really
most
fire.
expensive is
That was
crazy.
good.
I think I watched an episode of that.
And Pimp My Ride.
Exhibit,
Yes.
exhibit was
Yeah.
gas.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
how
Yo,
Pimp My
we're gonna
Ride was
change
just...
the car.
Yo, we never used to miss an episode.
Wait,
bro.
have you
Right.
seen how Pimp My Ride was like all false? Like that shit was all
It
made
was?
up. Yeah.
Wait.
I
Oh,
saw
damn.
something on
Pimp
My
TikTok.
Red was,
I
Pimp My
was
Red
like,
was
no.
an influencer's lifestyle.
People used to complain that like they'd fix the cars and then by the time you drive off, things start falling off.
Oh man,
It was all for the camera.
It was
Damn,
all
for
for the
real?
camera.
I mean, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, let's be honest. Like when you drive up, you're in Westlands. They go to pimp your ride. You leave there. You open the boot. There's a bed, a cooker,
A
TV.
jacuzzi.
Oh yeah,
A
something
jacuzzi.
never used to make sense.
It didn't.
Why
make
do you have
sense
a
at
whole
all.
jacuzzi at the back of your car, honestly?
No, why do you have a screen on your mad guards, bro? Like,
I know,
That's
right?
true.
who's watching TV down there, bro?
Now, before we get
gosh.
get lost, shout going out once again. As you can see, we're here at DStv and I feel at home,
Yes,
and they're
sir.
really making us feel at home as usual. Now, remember with the various packages that they have, whether you're on Compact Plus, or Family, there's something at DStv for everyone. So we feel at home, and we want to thank you once again for giving us a chance to come through to your beautiful studios and film the world's most dangerous podcast. The mics are open.
You remember when I was speaking about Godzilla the other day? Well, no, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I was actually watching that on DStv.
Oh, catch up.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's on catch up.
I watched it, but you know
Oh,
they
wow,
usually
yeah.
tell you this expires by
Yeah.
such and
Right,
such a
right.
date. Bro, I'd be on that. Like, you know
I
how...
told it's a good spot to rewatch
Yeah,
movies,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know the thing about like even catch up on DStv is that I always tell myself I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, like I think you're just bamboozled by the amount of stuff there.
That's there.
Like you could spend a lot of time looking for something to watch
Scrolling,
because the
yeah.
variety is so much.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
for everyone, man.
So that, and also at times when I'm in the studio, oops, did I say that? I actually watch CNN live.
right.
Yeah, on my laptop.
On your laptop. Okay.
Yeah, just pop. You know how you're trying to catch up on everything
Right.
that's going on. Yeah, it's one of those things.
All on your app. DStv app.
Yes, on the
By
app.
the way, so I think I have a problem. I think I have a very short attention span.
We know.
How no?
I knew it. I know. We
so
know.
The reason I say it, right, like, because I find myself like, all right, so I like to watch BBC Brit on DStv, right? Because I like those cooking. Was it come?
Oh, come
Come
dine
cook-
with
dine
me.
with me, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
They're
But
hilarious.
I find myself flipping between channels so much because there's just so much. But come dine with me. Let me tell you, we need to film a come dine with me.
Yo, that would actually
Kenya
be dope.
edition.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did
for that.
I did a pilot like about 10 years ago, but it never came out
Oh,
for
damn.
Kenya. Oh,
The guy who talks in the back is hilarious.
Linda Nyongeso, she was in it as well.
You know, the
Nyangweso.
other day I actually remembered, right, that there's a time you shot something. Remember, the late Odie was in it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we've tried.
Yeah.
Guy,
we even
we've
used
tried.
our
A
old
cooking
homeboys
show.
radio studio.
No, this is like a
Nick Ndeda was in it.
like
pilot.
as a pilot for a series.
Yeah.
But you know what the thing about it is that so we filmed the oh damn I forgot about that. So we filmed the pilot for a series that we were trying to pitch to various TV
Guys,
networks.
yeah.
You know, if it was now, that would have been picked up like this. But it was back in the day when budgets,
You were
guys.
too ahead of your time.
Yeah, we were
Yo,
so
it
far
was-
ahead of our
Damn,
time.
that's your cast.
Yo,
Oh, man.
and the guy, the co-director was actually called Ash.
yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Now you
I
have the actual
remember the
director
detail of
called
it
Ash.
when we were even producing it, bro.
Yeah, we filmed at
with 3
all those
locations
house,
actually.
3 locations. Good vibes.
Thingy at Kamula Studio.
Camp Muller Studio. We filmed at Odu's house, the late Odu Kobo's house.
Yeah.
In where's that area?
Where
Somewhere
was
off
that?
Jogo Road.
Yeah. Then we did Homeboys.
And we're homeboys as well. Good
And
vibes.
we had chapati, dengu, and rice for lunch.
Oh man,
Okay.
good times. Anyway,
Wow.
back to the podcast.
Very
We need to find that
nostalgic.
to see if we can ever put it
that
out
would
on
be
our
dope.
channel.
That would be dope.
yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like
real.
to see that.
So what else is happening?
Guys, let's get it out real quick.
Pause.
Wow.
Go
I
on.
love it.
Fam.
I love it.
So, my dogs moved a couple of weeks back. My dog moved, right? In terms of housing, right? So the mom moved to a new
Oh,
house,
it
right?
wasn't in boarding school.
Oh, no. So the mom moves to a new house. The house has a nice compound and everything. You know, nice grass patch for it to play around. So me, I'm excited. I'm like, finally. Because before, he was in like, you know, a lot of guys with dogs. He's in the house or he's in the balcony and everything. So finally, he's got a compound and everything. Bruh, everything is dope. The grass has been planted a month before the move and everything. House been bought, you know, nice kennel. It's in the back and everything. When she moves in, the dog is brought in from boarding, say about 3 days later.
Okay.
Fam, this guy has been wilding literally all night.
Doesn't like his new house.
Oh, yo, it's just.
Do you know?
bruh,
Do you know?
doing, yeah?
It's interesting. Even where I live, right? So you know how it is in that particular area, Kilimani, Kileleshwa.
Yeah.
You find a family house, and then there's an apartment block next to it. Then there's a
Yeah.
family house.
Yeah.
There's a family house next to my block where they have there's 7 dogs.
Wow.
I've counted them.
Damn.
7 of those little white dogs, bruh.
That's a
Is
lot.
those dogs sing the blues at night, bro?
Yeah. So my guy,
Oh,
you know,
man.
back in all whatever, the mom is like, yo, this guy, he's driving me nuts. And of course, I can tell it's only a moment until someone knocks on the door and says, well, go on.
Yeah.
So she sends me a message. She's like, yo, I'm going to take him to KSPCA.
Come take your dog.
Oh no.
Me, I was like, what?
Well, I'm glad your dog's going. I'm glad your dog's going. You know why? I watched a podcaster a couple weeks ago, and he was reviewing, in his opinion, the top 20 podcasts in Kenya. Hilarious guy. Can't remember what his name is. I'll try and give him some props. But he put us at number 3, Sandwich at number 4, and his number 2 and number 1 were Ikonini was number 2, and Andrew Kibe was number 1.
Yeah.
Then he goes, good company, guys. I'll come back to those guys. Then he goes, so then he did his chart, then he came back to us and he's like, man, you know those good company guys, they're all radio guys, but the only thing I know about their podcast is Calvin has a dog.
Wow.
Wow, that's what you're known for.
And I'm
Calvin's
like,
dog.
I'm like, you know, those guys have so much experience. They should be maybe talking a few bit. The only thing I know is that Calvin has a dog.
Yo, we talk about our lives. I mean,
He's a funny guy, though.
He's a fun- so
I'll
I-
find the link. I'll share.
I think I
that's
saw it.
hilarious.
It was on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
He sponsored it and everything. So anyway, guys, long story short, right? So a complaint comes in. A second complaint comes in, right? So me, I'm told about the dog being taken. You know, you can donate a dog
Yeah.
to KSPCA.
Yeah.
KSPA, I'm not for that idea. I wasn't because I'm attached to it, right? So I call.
You're attached to
Are
which
you now?
dog?
Yo, I am.
The dog don't
You
even know
see,
its name,
you see
bro.
the dog like twice in a
Aye,
month.
hell no.
sweetheart.
So anyway, I call my buddy, right? He lives up in Karen. I'm like, yo, you've got 2 kids. I'd love to give you a dog, right?
That's how attached you are to the dog.
So no. Because me, I'm like, yo,
Wow.
I
No,
need a
no,
place
not-
where
see, that's
I
not
can.
You can go visit.
I can go visit.
Okay. That's how
I touch-
I'm like, I need a place where I can go visit this dog, right?
Trying
So
to
I'm
get
like,
rid
alright,
of the
cool.
dog.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, they come, see the dog. They're like, bro, we're not ready for a dog. I'm like, fuck this shit. What is this? Anyway, bro, today's Wednesday as we're recording this. He was given away today.
Oh.
You
Why aren't
sound
you there
relieved.
with it? Look, he has the biggest smile on his
Yeah.
face.
Were you trying that hard to give the dog away?
So now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Imagine I wasn't told he was given away. I was sent for the pictures.
Does
Why are
it
you smiling
matter?
about it?
Yeah.
I'm not fucking smiling. Is that what my face portrays?
Before we spend like the whole podcast talking about your dog, the dog's in a better place right now.
No, he's what do you mean better place?
Like
That's
Tupac.
not heaven,
Oh,
goddammit.
no.
Not Tupac.
So anyway, so he's been given away to a friend of a friend.
Not even just a friend.
It's a friend of a
That dog
friend.
deserves better.
Yeah,
man.
so
That dog deserves-
he's moved to
Really
he
deserves
deserves
better.
he's moved
better.
to a home that has like apparently 7 other dogs, so he's gonna have company.
Gonna be
At least I
beaten.
know that I can rock up and like
Will
and
you
also
remember which one is yours?
yeah, hell yeah. But
Anyway.
also, I'm glad that I'm in the papers because worst case scenario, if I ever pull up and anything has happened,
Do you know what? I want to switch the conversation real quick. Gear change. This Shakahola story
Yeah.
with Mackenzie. Sorry we've spoken about it. I think the guy should stop digging. You know, every day they say they found like more bodies.
found 11 yesterday.
11 more bodies, right? My thing is this, yeah? They need to stop digging. See, they have enough proof by now. Let those who are there rest in peace. Just rest in the
But
forest.
I feel like it just gives the family like peace to know
Yeah,
that they're
closure.
Yeah, closure that they're
You clearly have
they're-
never found your dad. No. I'm going there, right? Here's the thing.
I swore never to talk about dads again. on this
No.
podcast.
But you know, she's actually made a very
Yeah, you're going
valid
to be the
point,
bigger
right?
man today.
I'm going to be the bigger man.
Do it. We're
Closure
here for it.
for families is very important.
Closure is important.
Yeah.
But
and
you didn't- you-
from a traditional perspective, right? Especially in Africa, a lot of people don't believe their son, daughter died until they've actually put
Yeah.
the body in the whatever.
Right.
So when they're doing all of this, and every single day they're digging, they're finding more.
Yeah, but my thing is some of those bodies may be not connected to the massacre.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, DNA tests and everything will be done, and people will be able to find their lost ones.
One or another bodies were found.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I just feel- I just feel
211,
like
bro. You know, I saw that thing on global news and everything, and I was like, yo, this
It's a
is
big
mad.
story.
But
Yeah.
more importantly, right? I think I was watching the news yesterday. Whose phone is?
It's like we're in the office. It's fine. We're at DStv headquarters.
Oh, it's from the
Big up
list.
DStv.
Haro?
Haro?
I knew Jim that. Yo, stop.
Okay. What?
A lot of things are ringing.
Yo,
Are
if
we-
anything ever rings next to G, just say that. He'll pick up on it.
Haro?
Yo, so anyway, more, and I think you guys need to pay attention to this. Fam, there's an arm of the government called intelligence.
Yes.
I don't think, okay, let me put it like this. For me, I feel like intelligence was asleep 100%.
On this case.
Fam, there's no way guys can go missing on and on and on and on. 211 guys is not two
It's not
people.
a small number.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe why there's been the change in intelligence, the head of the intelligence yesterday as we record this. But bro, 211, fam,
That's a lot.
that is a lot.
A hell of a lot, bro.
A lot. And I mean, we're not done yet, right? So it's crazy, bro. But yeah.
I think it's so sad, but I don't know. I just like I don't want to. Every morning I wake up and I'm hearing about more bodies and more bodies and more bodies. It's just depressing, man.
It's quite sad.
You know what I mean?
But what
quite
was
sad.
crazy is our guy, the other guy,
Zeke's.
right? What?
Pastor Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, right?
Zeke's.
Yo, he's
That's his
he's
nickname
asking
now.
for 50M.
Yeah.
For the
to
school
remove
and
it
for the
from-
church.
You know what?
I was like, bro,
I-
my man is smart.
I'm gonna tell you
Game.
something. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'll say this like I know people may disagree. I don't think that Pastor Zeke's did anything.
How so?
Like I don't think like this other guys buried all those bodies, right? I don't personally think that Zeke's had anything to do with it. Because and I tell you why, and I tell you why I believe that. It's because at the end of the day, when you see the way he's saying, "Oh, I need money to feed the
flock.
families and flocks and this," he ain't not acting like a man who's guilty. He's like, "Yo, you guys have stopped my business. Like, I need to get back to business."
Bro,
Those are the most
aren't you the
guilty.
same person who said right here on the podcast that if you're guilty and you're not trying to act guilty, I don't even know. I wouldn't say it verbatim, right? But you said, why did he hire those lawyers?
Yeah, but I'm saying he's hired those lawyers because they know how to manipulate the system.
Exactly. And if those lawyers tell you, yo, ask for this money and try and look innocent, and bro,
That's
come
a,
on.
but that's a far-fetched hypothetical.
All right. I don't know, and I can't say this from a position of fact.
Yes.
But I don't think. Usually, I can read. I don't think he's moving like a person. 'Cause you know when he said like 15 people died in his church. How many people have died in the churches of people around? Like for example, maybe this is like funerals or someone has passed. Like I just feel there's.
Let me
There's
put
more.
it to you like this.
You
G.
think he's guilty?
G, if you got busted for like massive tax evasion,
Couldn't happen. Filed yesterday.
massive, right? and I bring you a lawyer like who's just like, yo, fresh out of like, what do you call it, KSL and everything. And G's like, fam, come on, man. You have to be playing
Make
with
this
my
case
life.
disappear.
Yo, go get me Nani.
The real
Better. That's
ones.
who I want. What does that say to me?
That I can afford on better. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Something says to me that that guy is collateral damage. I think so. Because you know how we like if you've lived in
Why? Oh, okay, cool.
Let me give you an example, right? Do you remember when something had happened with Somalis, right? And the whole of East Lands was unlocked. Somali people were being taken to schools and rounded up, asked for their IDs by the cops. It was one incident that led to all of that. Borders, when that thing happened in town, when that unfortunate thing happened in town with that lady, every single border person was.
Yes.
So I find, and I think if you look at the history of our journalism and the history of our governance, there's always a knee-jerk. Like, for example, this guy who says he's Jesus of Tongaren, the guy in
The one
Bungoma,
who's
right?
broke now.
Why was he arrested? Like,
I see
you
what
see what I'm
you're
trying to say?
saying,
No,
yeah.
but it's like
But
a
his-
knee-jerk reaction.
It is a knee-jerk reaction.
Someone wants to be seen like they're doing something
Exactly,
about
and I've seen it so many times.
But bro, that is Kenya. Come on now. Yesterday we saw the health PS, right? Been fired, the board been fired, everything. Bro, that was on the news yesterday. I remember watching the news. It was what? And Monday, what was the news on Monday? Monday was fuel going up by 3 bob, right? Guys complained in the morning. In the evening, you're hearing people being fired. 9 o'clock news, I remember watching that shit. Everything was on fire.
Right.
So guys forgot about the fuel.
It's a cover-up.
Higher,
Right.
cool. We're about to be hit with that new percentage. What is it? 16% on
fuel.
fuel.
Yeah.
Fam, watch. Let's call it right here on the pod. There's
Something's
an
gonna happen.
Something
episode.
happening.
This is that
No,
you
yeah, it
need to
started
edit
already.
and put
It started already.
next episode.
The guy, Peter, whatever his name is, this morning, we need to be firmer on LGBT.
LGBTQ.
Oh,
So I saw that this morning, like, we've started. The
That's the
cover-up
setup.
the cover
has
up.
already started.
Fam, it's like that.
But
Every-
I'm saying,
Okay,
I don't know.
hold on.
but
Before
I
you
know.
move, right? When everything was happening, what do you call it? And hence why I have a theory that I can't really talk about on the pod, but I kind of feel like maybe the intelligence knew, right? And were like, yo, that's a theory I didn't want to say. But why they dropped it when the protests were getting hotter and hotter.
Right. Okay.
Or it could be what also is going on. Are there other people who are being fooled? You can't also rule that out
Bro,
at the same
like
time.
I'm telling you, for real, if the police can come for you because they suspect you're doing something in your house, the intelligence in this country works.
But this-
Why is it that it was dropped at that particular moment when the protests were now starting to get hot, heated, what? Bro, even Raila went to the ground, right? And
They didn't let him in.
They didn't let him in. But that distracted us as a country because, cool,
Completely.
guys are throwing stones, what?
Man on man or
You're
whatever.
hearing, bam, 47 bodies. What? Oh, it's the church. Bruh.
I
You
kind of agree with you.
think it's called the politics of distraction?
Bro,
I agree with
there
you.
might be
I can't judge. But I feel that, and this is not a dig at any religious. I feel that if we're going to investigate churches, you can't just go to the evangelicals and be like, because this guy says, if you're gonna investigate everyone, investigate
Everyone.
Prophet Owori, Sitam. Where else is there churches? Winners Chapel, everybody.
Yeah.
But yo, come on, Sitam is not going to be whatever.
Why?
Their guy is head of EACC,
Deep
fam.
state.
Wow, you see, well, that's
Bro,
that's
let me
different.
tell you, bro, you got to be to a higher power. Bro.
I'm not judging. You can't judge.
Literally.
You know how these things is. Gee, the day you open a church, fam, come on, you best know Baba has to come. Because the day
Show
anything
face.
hits the fan.
He's the guy you're running to.
Yeah, like Baba
Me, I'm
Wagwan.
telling guys, and I'm telling you guys from now, give it another decade, I'm opening my church.
Bro, I think that's
Amen,
too
honey.
late, bro.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that will be too late. Because do you think, bro, look at the Gen Zs right now. Do you think these guys are going to go to church?
When was the last time any of us went to church?
Even us millennials are not going to church.
Bro,
do you think
you
these guys are going to go now? Imagine that's maybe 2 other generations later.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Fam, listen. I'm,
You're right.
By
Yeah.
the way, I'm opening a church. I was
Open a
just
dispensary,
I was actually,
Jimani.
I'm opening a church,
If you
by
know,
the way.
you know.
I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm actually currently registering a church.
Are you?
Yeah,
Wait, Nairobi?
I figured it
That
out, bro.
theology has to pay off one way or
has to.
another.
You know, here's the thing. This is the best time is to start a church. Fam, I figured it out. I've thought about it. I even have a whiteboard
The
about
worst
it.
time to start a church is the best time to start a church.
Here's the thing. I'm actually gonna have an AI-driven church.
Wow.
Kindly
How
explain.
break it down, yeah, please,
Bro.
like an
5
5-year-old,
older.
yeah.
Yeah.
Write the sermon.
Let the AI talk to them.
Yo, do it, everything.
So
Fam.
what's stopping me from going
Are you about
into
to
chat
try it?
Yo, it's
GPT?
because
You know what?
Judge-
He's onto something.
No,
Yo!
it's not because
Fam,
if
listen.
you can do it by yourself,
Bro,
why do I need this guy?
Here's the thing.
Wait.
Here's the thing. You
Why
know,
do I
here's,
need
I
this
like
guy?
how
I
it's
just
literally just open.
market
Write me a sermon.
Hey, that's dangerous. Don't
On
leave your tabs
selfishness.
open.
Write me a sermon on selfishness and quote the Bible.
Fam, I'm telling you, bro.
Let's
We're
see.
onto something.
Let's see what Bard says. So you're obviously the major
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT and Bard. Bard is just the
Google
version
thing.
of it.
Yeah. So here's my thing, right? So boom, lunchtime I'm normally in the office and everything. So
There we go.
listen. My sermon is here.
Wow.
Selfishness is a thing that we all struggle with from time to time. It's a desire to put our
Put
own
the
needs
pastor voice,
and
not the
wants
journalist voice, bro.
before the needs and wants of others. Can I get a witness?
Amen.
Can manifest itself in many different ways.
Calvin,
Maybe
Sikwe mkalimani,
you are unwilling to share. Maybe.
Why are you talking when the pastor is talking?
You're
Come on.
taking credit.
No, cause we want a translator for the guys who do Swahili only.
Right, oh, so
Yeah,
you-
so Calvin, please.
Bro, you know, and I know you scored
I want
better.
you to know selfishness is destruction. It's a sin. The Bible says, for all who live on the face of the earth are mortal, with few exceptions. They are all mere phantoms. A breath goes forth, they are no more. It returns to the place from whence it came. All this toil is for nothing. I have no idea what this is saying, but it's Psalms 144. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, Philippians, whatever number that is.
Yeah,
2:3.
no. When you're doing that Philippines part, you got to start and say like,
Philippians 2:3.
that book of the Bible that says, Philippians. Yes, that's the
Wait.
book.
If you're selfish, according to Bard, pray for God's help.
Amen.
Ask Him to give you the strength to overcome your selfishness.
Yes, bro.
Read the Bible. The Bible
Yes.
is full of examples of selfless people. Spend time with people.
So you
my
see what I'm
friends,
talking
who
about?
are not selfish. Bro, he's onto something.
No,
He
Fam,
is.
I'm not fucking
Bro.
playing.
I didn't understand anything he
proof,
said.
the proof is in the pudding. Do you know why?
The
If
sermon.
you got that by yourself. You didn't need Calvin.
No, but I'm saying-
I'm saying the premise is right because you create like an AI
Yes.
pastor, and then you feed like
And you voice
you
it.
charge like $100 for a prayer sermon,
Nourishment, yeah.
and then you type in your prayer request.
Clearly, you don't watch someone's online.
Bro,
No.
here's the thing, right? So here's the thing. I can actually start a podcast that is all about spiritual nourishment, right? And it's AI. The sermon is
AI
written by
generated.
that.
Yeah.
The voice is AI generated. What mask it behind and say, yo, I'm this great pastor from whatever the fuck country I am.
give me a
You
voice
guys
like TD
just
Jakes
drop,
and
yeah, all of these different
someone.
kind of
So
things.
the only stream of income will be offerings.
Fam, all I'm saying is this.
Because you can't go charging guys at you for prayer requests and all
No,
that.
fam, we've got global pay and all of these different kind of things. All I'm saying is this. I've been watching everybody talk about, I saw the one about marketers yesterday, and someone said, marketers ain't never going to go nowhere. Clients can't brief nicely, so they'll be okay. So guys still have to work in marketing. But these these pastors need to know what time it is. Fam, we're coming for them.
One thing I've always been not skeptical. My greatest wish has been I wish that AI was kicking in 10 years' time. Where I hope to be at a point in my life where I just wouldn't care so much about it.
Yeah.
But I just know the next 10 years of seeing AI evolve, man, it's going to be rough, bro.
Yeah, it's
going to
gonna be
actually
mad.
be rough. Because,
Yeah.
like, for example, there's a document that we were working on last weekend, myself, Kevin, and Kadzo. Fam, in my mind, I was like, this is going to take so long to write. And Kadzo was like, hey, AI.
Bro,
all I did was literally go in and humanize the conversation that was written.
That's it. That's what
That
you
shit
do.
was scary.
Fam,
It It's scary.
It just saved you hours of work, and that's scary.
It saved me hours of work, but I'm thinking to myself, like, end of the day, like, I can type right now, write me an advert for DStv.
Yes.
And it will write the advert for DStv.
Yes.
Where's the copywriter who wants to sit at his desk for the next hour being like, oh, I can't crack this brief.
Exactly.
See, you still come into play though.
Yeah.
You still come into play to
So,
humanize it.
so basically, every now creative just becomes customer service.
But
Kinda.
here's the thing: what you guys are not understanding is this, right? So AI, you still have to have an element of
Input.
brains
Yeah.
and inputs that you're whatever. Because if we type the same damn thing here now, we probably will get the same answer.
Yes.
But
You
then you
get-
prompt it again.
Yes, you prompt it again and it asks you different kind of questions. You want this version, what? Gives you various examples.
filters.
So it's all about how you're doing it. But the one thing that it's forever learning is this, right? If it doesn't know who Andy is of the mics are open today, if you go tomorrow, it will have found out. And like this, nothing
It
but
learns.
net.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
learning,
Yeah,
right? Every single day.
Yeah.
So inevitably, it will come and replace some other things. So hence why I'm saying, churches right now, your pastor, what, at you, I go to this pastor because I feel like they're speaking to me. Bro, if you're in your house and you're just like, I don't like this pastor,
Yeah,
give me
but
a
you could
sermon.
be-
I guess it's just time for change.
I think that like eventually like it's gonna lead to like additional elements of loneliness, because if you think about it, the next step obviously is to create AIs that can have conversations with people. Fam, can you imagine you jumping onto your WhatsApp and you have your AI friend
Oh.
and you start to discuss
Why not?
Wait a minute.
The demise of us.
Can
Wait
I
a
ask you
minute.
something?
Wait.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, ask. Yeah.
Snapchat
Or
just
say.
did that.
Yeah?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
Snapchat.
the AI bot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can
But-
talk
so,
about
like,
anything
can I
with
ask
the
you
AI
something?
bot.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Yes, it does matter.
Why?
It matters because I'm talking to myself. Literally.
No man
And-
is an
and-
island.
Okay, no, but you're not giving me the reason as
The
to
reason
was-
why it matters is because if I can get intelligent conversation from a AI, right?
Isn't that what you wanted?
No, but where's the connection? Where's the human connection?
Bro, I think you need to go back and watch iRobot and all of these movies about the future and start to see how humans in that point in time
Are
are
so distant.
powerless because machines run everything. You get it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're in this whole universe where you've created something that actually literally came and told you guys bow down.
Anyway,
You know what I
So
mean?
the ideal universe would be like to get AI to hold a sustainable system, or we can just chill and do our own things.
If we can develop, like for example, like if we can use AI to do the stuff that we don't want to do, fair enough. But if it begins to replace the human connection, then we have an issue. Like, you know what I'm gonna do if AI takes over? I'm gonna make sure I go into DStv and watch all the old episodes of Judge Judy.
Yo,
know-
Judge Judy is lit.
And let me tell you why I'm gonna watch Judge Judy. Yeah, there is never a more human animated judgment than Judge Judy.
Judge Judy.
I was
I haven't
watching
watched it
one
in
the
a
other
while.
day, and first of all, if you remember that era of American TV, first of all, I can't believe I think it's the equivalent of people calling Minor in
Yeah.
the morning for advice. I couldn't believe that people would take that dirty laundry to the courtroom.
courts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who needs to go on Judge Judy? Who? Gabrielle Union.
Why?
Bro, because she's going half seas with D Wade.
Right,
So, hold up.
Before we go into Gabriel, if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you catch up with DStv. It's all about Judge Judy on one of those channels, on
Yeah.
the family bundle or on the compact bundle.
So-
You can watch. Let me tell guys how to find Judge Judy. So many seasons, so many episodes are there. Make sure you catch up.
You can find it on catch ups. Yeah. So, why I'm saying you can find it on Judge Judy is this, right? So, essentially, what you're talking about, guys go on there and talk about, dirty linen,
Marital
everything
issues.
that's happening, marital issues,
DNA tests,
relationship,
all these
everything.
things.
Bro, so on this here podcast, we spoke about we're gonna need more wine. That was the first book by Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union said that she cheated on her NFL boyfriend, who never used to like. She used to feel some type of way about.
She makes
because she
more.
was a breadwinner.
She was a
basically.
breadwinner and
Yeah.
everything. Bro, how has she issued a statement and said they go half and half with
Dwayne,
D
yeah,
Wade,
that's right.
D-Wade.
right?
Yeah.
But she still feels like she needs to be with a man who provides everything.
Right.
You get what I mean?
You know what? I just think, and it's very. I just think that, like you said it on the podcast last week with Afari. I just think that social media and all of these pronouncements by artists and actors is all just making the world into the craziest place. I saw a tweet this morning, right? You know what the tweet said? It says, I went for a date with this chick. She turned up in a G-Wagon.
Oh, I saw
A
that.
Mercedes G-Wagon. She was dressed up, blah, 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 blah. I'm never going to call her again.
Wow.
Because what can I do for her?
Wow.
And I looked at the comments, and some people, like the women were saying, this is an honest man. The next guys, some guys were saying you could give her love. And I'm like, geez, like every single thing we do as humans is so much under the microscope, and we're getting opinions from so many people who actually don't matter. We've said it for like 3 weeks straight. So it's like when you look at Gabrielle Union, like paying 50-50 with Dwayne, his name is?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
Dwayne. And then previously
D-Wade.
saying, I'm a great believer that people have the right to say this today and say this completely different shit tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
But that's the world that we live in.
Yeah,
I feel
we
like
do,
I
but
get-
still, sorry. Come on, man. Stick to something. Consistency is key as well. But also, we live in an age of if you've put it on the internet, it will come back and haunt you.
Right.
And also, at the point at which Gabrielle Union is not just Gabrielle Union, bro. She wrote a book and has inspired so many damn women. You get,
books.
and then coming back and saying that, like, yo, what?
I think there are worse things that can happen. Like,
Let me ask you, what's the problem?
Bro, like, for me, and I need my phone because I need to actually read the statement, the actual statement, right?
Here we go.
So that I'm not misquoted.
It
You
was
guys
an
go on and say
interview.
that, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
what my
But the
point
thing is, we never watched the whole interview. Is
Yeah,
not
it's a whole
something that you
interview.
watched. You only saw what was actually picked
Yes.
out of the interview, and that wasn't the context that she was going by. The context was basically that she feels like she needs to work a little bit harder, and every time that. Even when she drops a movie or movies drops, she's usually just like, oh my God, I'm not going to make enough. I'm not going to
Yeah.
have enough
She-
to
she
sustain
can't
my...
get comfortable.
She can't get comfortable.
Yeah.
And I fully understand that because that's the mentality that she's grown up with.
Yeah.
That's where she's come from.
So the first slide says 4 months ago, Gabrielle Union says she felt comfortable cheating on her ex-NFL player husband because she, quote unquote, paid all the bills. All right, cool. Now this is when she did that episode. Says Gabrielle Union shared that she and D-Wade split their bills 50-50, but she still feels financially not secure and needs to work every day to pay her bills. So I think it was from the context of what she had said with her NFL and now to this, and then we've seen D-Wade being praised
But
and everything.
Do you know what really bugs me about all of this stuff? Like, fam, why do we even care?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, why do we
That's
even
the point,
care? Like,
man.
I could not care less what Gabrielle Union is doing. Like, I genuinely have zero interest. And it's like when I go into these blogs, and like I see all of these stories with maybe even our local celebrities and stuff, I genuinely do not care. Like, there's a blog like saying XYZ has bought her mom a new car. Who cares?
No one
You know,
cares,
here's
bro.
the thing. I get your point. It's remarkable and everything. But on this here pod, we did speak about her and what she said, and we really went into
man.
that.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand. I
Yeah,
don't
but
work
for me, I'm looking at it from the perspective of your Gabrielle influences. Like enough times, book clubs, you're in one, right? I saw guys sharing that book so much, and then this was shared because we live in a place where so many of these people are opinion shapers.
True.
Bro, it will knock on your door because this 50-50
I get it,
convo.
but I'm trying to say, like, in the world of fuel at 190 bob, unga at whatever price it is, like,
Yeah,
I have
You
never.
need a
like,
But you see,
It's entertainment.
even in that world
worrying
of
about
even
women, fuel is
actually,
not
let
going
me
to
tell
help
you
you.
this: even in that world of fuel about to hit Tusok, people will be hit by that same thing. There will be someone who will be
Alright,
out there saying,
alright, so let me
"Oh, my
ask-
guy doesn't
alright.
give me a full tank."
I understand.
He better.
I understand. Pause. I understand celebrity culture, right? But let me ask you: how many of you guys in here? How many of you guys? Do you go to the blogs? Do you read blogs?
No.
Okay. Do you read blogs, Biggie? Austin. Do you read blogs? Like entertainment blogs? Kev? Blogs? Mpasho, I don't know the
Komsi,
names.
Komsa.
Nairobi Gossip Club.
Oh wow, that exists still.
Hey,
Heavily.
do you know how much you get an advert on Nairobi Gossip Club? It's not cheap.
Oh
We
shit!
might as well become like
And let me tell you,
gossip.
you have like you have an event and you put it on Nairobi Gossip Club. that thing gets hit, it's business. I'm trying to say, don't ask
Big
me how I know
brother.
that. But the point
Exactly, right?
No, I don't read that. But
No,
like,
but you see, for me, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't be checking out.
I
At
do,
times, I
because
will
we're
check
radio
partial
presenters.
And
with
you
the
stumble
radio.
onto these things as well.
but the point I'm trying to, and you stumble onto these things. But the point I'm trying to make to you is this: like, end of the day, if all of the blogs were removed from your life, would there be any difference in your life?
Oh, it will be silent.
I'd be a little
Silent
bored.
how?
But you see, here's the thing.
You think you would?
Oh, no. If all of the blogs and everything were removed, fam, I'd know what's happening in my neighborhood. I'd start gossiping with the watchmen.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Like, you guys are acting like humans just invented this
Fact.
shit. Bro, people will always be trying to fucking know people's
The
business.
tea got
You're
a
happy
tea.
with them boches who call like, yo, who is she fucking? You know
Mind your
what I mean?
business.
What is be like, yeah.
Yo, it's true.
It
We
is
like-
what
we
it
like
is.
Kudaku.
How the fuck when you even look at the Bible, which we keep referencing?
Leo,
What
let me-
was-
That's why the Kardashians have made a killing in the
Exactly.
business, bro.
right?
You get
right.
all of these things evolve around the fact that people really fucking care.
Yeah.
Why do you think girls are like, bro, girl, we need to meet up?
Girl.
That's why people need to know, or like we're going with Calvin's dog. Like, what's the next thing
You
with
get
Calvin's dog?
Yeah, it's just a thing. It's
Well,
who we
obviously
are.
not that podcast now. But yeah,
Yeah, so it's, I mean, I think about it like that. We can't essentially be silent, bro.
I hear that, man.
we
I hear
just
that.
be-
We like knowing
but I
about
find-
other people's shit.
I don't know, man. I just find that in my
I
house, like, honestly, the only thing that I actually put on the TV to watch is football. Like, none of these entertainment.
How's that going
Yeah,
for
how's
you?
that working out? The one thing you go to, how's that working out?
Oh, you
bro?
wanna talk about football
We're
now?
injured Arsenal.
So
Anyway, by the
I
way-
saw it that you're supposed to shave.
Look where we are.
Oh yeah, I was yeah.
Okay, let's guys.
Are
Let's
you
keep
feeling
this.
at home?
I'm at home. and I
It's
feel at
nice.
home with DStv.
It's nice.
So
I'm not being.
hold up, even before you get into DStv. So what's happening with your ticket? You booked one, right?
For the trophy parade.
Let me say it.
Yo, but you know this guy. But then let me tell you. I
Where's
had
your
no-
card? Is it
but
in
then-
your wallet?
Like, let me tell you, bro.
Have you booked your leave?
For me, by the way, I had no problem with Arsenal winning. I mean, it was about time. But my God, you made so much fucking noise. I was like, Lord, please, just show it to them.
Me?
Yeah. Like you're the
Me?
true definition of what is that saying that says
Me?
you know, like you celebrate too early. What is that wise man saying? There's something like
short
that.
your load.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Right.
Right? You know,
Okay.
No.
Yo, Arsenal, and I
Okay.
say it here on this podcast, Arsenal represents every man in Kenya, Nairobi, who says, yo, I was going to come give you 20 rounds, bro. Never finish shit.
We broke the
Wait,
water
bro.
pot at the door.
Wait.
God damn.
All right. Let me make the official
Bro, like,
statement.
where was that confidence from?
Wait. First of all, I have declined invites to podcasts.
Well,
Just to make the official statement here. This camera. Let me look at this camera. At no point was I that Arsenal fan that you found annoying. I'm a lover of the beautiful game. I love football. And I have watched literally almost every single English Premier League game this season, courtesy of DStv. And the reality is, Arsenal fell short. Yeah, but am I mad? Am I moping? No, because I wasn't. The only people that I give a hard time is Man
Man
United
U.
fans.
Yeah?
You never hear me be like Liverpool is, and the reason I give you guys a hard time is because you guys are just useless. Like
an asshole.
Straight to the point.
Like, no, let's talk this, right?
Why are you trying to deflect?
I'm not deflecting, but I'm saying Man United fans are useless guys. I respect Manchester United. The last English Premier League game that I watched was at Old Trafford.
That's good.
I respected Manchester United, right? But the fans, Kenyan Man United fans made me hate that team.
Yes.
Because the thing about it is, it's like this, right? Man United are fourth at the moment. Fourth, you know?
Barely.
Yeah.
Fourth.
But you see,
And all they're saying...
but you see, here's the thing.
Wait, Calvin, all they're saying is, oh, we're fourth and we got a trophy. If you like football and if you understand football, Sir Alex Ferguson used to play his C team for the
Yes.
Carabao Cup. Do you know how much...
But you see,
No,
it's
let
simply,
it
it's
out.
simply put
Let
as
me
this.
finish.
Leave it.
Let
me finish.
him let it out.
Do you
Let him cook.
just to qualify for the Champions League or to qualify to go into the Premier League,
Yes.
right? Do you know how much you're paid? Those little teams who are coming from Championship.
Relegation to that,
40
yeah.
million pounds.
That's good.
Do you know what the prize money for the Carabao Cup is? 100K. Let me tell you this, yeah?
Oh, wow.
In a year's time, that's going to be called the Good Company Cup. We're going to go sponsor that cup because that cup is worthless.
Man, you really are continuing to talk smack, eh?
Yeah.
But my thing is, but you see, my thing is this, right?
Fam, let me tell you, you go through all that and you win a whole cup. How many players on the team?
Answer.
How many players?
What, like
11
the whole
players on
11,
the team.
then everybody else,
Plus-
what, like 22 or something?
No, 11 players on the team,
Yes.
plus 5 substitutes. That's 16. You do the math. 100K divided by 16 people.
Pounds.
I'm joking out here. I don't
Not
care if it's
shillings,
pounds.
right?
Let me do
So
the
my
math.
thing is this,
so
right?
you know how much each person got? Oh, we have to include Ten Hag as well because he looks broke. Let me just. Don't forget, DStv is the home of football. 100,000 divided by 11 plus 5 subs is 16 plus 17 Ten Hag. That's why he kept the cup. So,
But-
right.
My thing is this, honestly.
Do you know how much they got?
Yo. Listen.
Bad.
Do you know how much they got each? They each got £5,822. All right. Times that in Kenya shillings, times 1.77, 1 million bob each.
That's better, right? But here's the thing. How much you guys making?
What do you mean? Arsenal.
Yeah.
To qualify for the Champions League. We're
Yeah.
already getting paid for
Which
that.
we will.
Nothing.
We will.
The gods of football, listen,
No.
DStv. We are,
You
I'm
know-
feeling at home. I feel home.
Here's the thing.
I'm saying this.
Here's the thing.
Shut up. Listen, I'm saying this.
Here's the thing.
I'm the guy who...
Bro.
Oh, wait.
No. I've got a bigger bet than
Wait,
yours.
I've got a bet. Let me do my bet first, right? I bet that
And
Arsenal...
are you sure you?
No.
Yeah.
I had a bet
Okay.
that if Arsenal do not win the Premier League, I will shave my beard. I said it publicly, right? And you can film this. I don't care. I'm saying it again. I said it, right? I am willing to bet that Man United are not making Champions League this season. And if they make Champions League this season, then I'll shave my beard.
Oh, you're
That's
good.
a fucking
You're
deflection.
good.
No.
If Man United make Champions League, someone get the phone out and
No,
film
but
this.
They will
Film
not
myself.
post
no,
has
this
been
camera is
shifted.
still
Listen.
deflecting. Listen, by the way, this guy is full
I'm
of shit.
saying it now.
Yo,
If
but-
Manchester United
G.
make Champions League, I'll
Bullshit.
shave my beard.
No, someone has
That
to call you
narrative
out for that
has
shit.
changed.
Why? Actually, I'm offended by you saying that. You said that you were going to shave your beard, right?
Yes.
You're the same person who went at Lowton. This guy even fucking sent me a message and was like, yo, it's about the principle. Why the fuck are you on the mics are open
Oh.
saying that, yet you said that we can look for that tweet?
Yes.
Keep the principle and
We
actually
can-
shave
they-
it.
they got
When
you,
your
bro.
beard is disappearing like your hair.
They got you, bro.
The difference is
No,
there's a
there's-
difference.
no, the principle
There's
is
a
the
difference.
principle.
Okay,
Only that it's not monetary.
Okay, no, listen, okay. I had a bet with Lowton, right? Which he didn't pay me, right?
Which
And
you
I- and-
went
and-
in
and I
and
went
taught
in,
him,
right?
Yes.
So I said on the radio that if Arsenal don't win the league, I'm gonna shave my beard.
Yes.
I said it on the microphone to all of these people out there. I'm in my house. Come beat me.
You know
Come
where to
shave
find
me. Come.
me.
So
Yes, we are back.
come shave me.
You see, my thing is this, right? Like I was going to place a bet with him about Manchester, whatever,
Right.
qualifying for the Champions League. But
You've seen the principles.
He is of no honor. Like,
He's
what
of
are we
no
doing?
honor.
He's of no honor. Why?
You
wait.
think I'm scared to shave my beard?
Fucking
Yes.
shave it.
The season
I
is not-
actually have a big razor I brought
The
today to the set.
Why?
The season is not done.
Yes.
So if we get to the end of the season and Arsenal have not won the Premier League, I'll shave my beard.
Oh my God, you're so full of it. Do you really think
The
that?
season's not over.
How?
Suppose Man City loses his next 3 games.
How?
It's not over.
Bro, like, let me.
Until it is mathematically impossible.
You know, this pod is not about
Once
clout,
the
right?
league is over,
This pod
then
has
we shall
never been about
revisit.
clout. Are you really going to be that person using this very precious microphone to say that Man City can really lose, unless you've
might
planned,
happen.
unless you've planned to give them serial food poisoning? That's the only way.
Wow.
Listen, they might get serial food poisoning by Real Madrid. The game is tonight. Well, actually, by the time this goes out, the game would have been a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you watch it. Of course, it's on this. I'm excited about that game, by the way.
Yeah, man.
And can I publicly say something else? Now that you mentioned Lowton. Shout out to Lowton, Super Sports man them. I want Man City to win the Champions League.
Champions League.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do. I really want them to win.
Because
Because I'm a fan of football. I love Pep has built a super. Whatever you want to say, he spent all of this money, whatever.
Yeah.
Guys have spent money and still failed.
Sure.
Pep is about that life, and I really want him to win. Like, fam, when's the last time these guys lost a game, bro? Like,
It's been a minute.
Man City is a
It's
machine.
City.
And at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's like I'm always gonna support, unless it's Spurs. I'm always gonna support an English team in the Champions League. I'm
You know,
going to.
talking about Pep, right? Pep and his
But I
former
don't like what
club.
you said about me not being an honourable man. That's stuff.
That's
I may shave my beard just to.
Yeah, the
Prove
streets
the
is
point.
watching. But now that we're talking about Pep, right? His former team, Barcelona, right? Yo, them chanting Messi, 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 during the parade and everything. Bro, why is Messi going back to Barcelona?
Isn't he going to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, I mean, he did that trip to Saudi Arabia and everything, fined after that.
I think he should go back to Barcelona. I'd love to see Messi back at Barcelona. Just the romance of it,
Yeah.
Because he can also.
Yeah, because he can, like, end of the day, like...
And also me at X, because, I mean, his contract is due after this
Yeah.
season, right? Yo, the PSG fans that he's getting and everything.
They're bastards, man.
Fucking bastards. Me,
That
I'm
was
leaving.
crazy.
Our last game.
Out
Out.
of there.
Fam, you know who I am. World Cup winner, bro.
Yeah,
Yo.
Against, wait, hold on, but against who?
Against France. Okay, there's that.
Speaking of leaving,
Messi was like, I'm in my house, come beat me.
speaking of leaving, when just a complete change of gears as well, right? That time you went to show this place smashed and you never went back.
Oh
You
my
left and you
gosh.
never went back.
I saw that this morning in the group, and I was
Yeah.
like, I said exactly to the guys in the studio, the same thing Cavill wrote. Most men can write a book on this.
Yeah.
Yep.
What happens?
Fam, there's so many things, bro.
Like, if you think about it, right?
You can find a dog that barks at you.
What?
It can be something as stupid. Like,
Yeah.
That made you not go back.
Like, bro.
All right, let me tell you something that's really crazy. Like, remember I always tell you about that time when
That
I
was funny.
when I was in the States, and this is the Kamanzi one when he was in my house.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked in the camera, on the
Camera.
CCTV, and the chick had her feet on my couch. Bruh. Come and visit me, but like you
Don't
can't
trust
be
CCTV
you
niggas,
can't be that comfortable in your first
Are
trip
there,
here. Like,
okay, on the first trip.
like,
Okay.
it's just it can be something. It can be a small trigger like that.
Okay.
It can be a small
You
trigger
all
like
didn't know
that.
it. Okay, you all weren't that cool.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you also got. I always say, like I said to the even guys in the studio, like you guys are young guys. Like you're not in your I'm about to get married thing.
Era.
You're gonna take a girl home, and there's gonna be one small. It could be the smallest thing, and you're gonna be like,
Bad
"He's
breath.
never coming back here."
God damn. Bad breath. What? Mint that shit up, man.
Nah, meets are up, bro.
You know,
Don't
you know
talk.
something like say for
Come on, man. She has bad breath. Couldn't you've now heard about hitting it from the back?
chick-
Where we meeting?
Hey, where? Let me ask you a question, yeah? A chick comes to your house and take yourself out of Calvin now or Andy now, because you know
Yo,
what's wrong.
face mask that shit, man.
Oh,
It's COVID era. You just role play like it's COVID.
Wow.
So let's say a chick comes to your house, she goes into your bathroom, she uses your towel.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh, new
I don't-
thing.
I
New
know.
thing.
But I'm
Bro,
not using.
new
Wait,
thing.
my a towel I've used or
Yes.
a fresh towel.
Fucking
No,
hell.
Alfredo, you
What?
use- you
New
just
thing.
use your towel
Bro,
in
who
your
are
Oh,
you?
damn, you wanna get
Also-
that comfortable?
also-
Let's go.
Also, you know the way you
My
have
towel.
you know the way you have that
is what I'm
one
saying to you.
towel.
Oh, hell
That
no.
It can
one
be
towel
just-
that you
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, say for example,
back
it
when.
can just be simple as that. It's like, for example, it's like I think about my bathroom now, and I think about even when I have guests, like now, like I have guests. I've had guests for the last year, right? Every one of my guests has done one thing that has pissed me the hell off, and it doesn't necessarily have to be something big. So for me, if you say to me, what has Shorty done when I just knew that it wasn't gonna work?
Never going back here.
Let's not talk about aches. There are so many. That's that comfortable thing. Like,
Give us a couple.
you know,
Like I could say like something like bad breath, or, and this is a big one for me, bro. IQ. I can't be explaining jokes
But
to you.
but with the IQ thing, wouldn't you have seen that before she even got
comes
to the
over.
house?
No, bro, sometimes, and that's the thing, sometimes you never know until you get to a certain point where you're having a different kind of conversation.
But you see, which I respect. For me, IQ, it's top tier, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, if you're coming to my digs, bro, we ain't writing no nini, no.
No, bro.
No
It's
thesis.
conversation, bro. Like, it tells you a lot. How someone thinks.
But yeah.
It
But
tells you a lot,
at times, bro, like I'm
Si ati
looking at this.
tunakapa kuandika
I'm
AC
looking at it.
ama project.
I'm looking at it from the perspective of maybe we're just trying to get these rocks out. You feel me?
But that's different though.
Yeah.
See, now to me, it affects me. Like,
Even when
I
you
think
just
they
want
say
to
the
play
same thing as
marbles.
sapiosexual or something. Like, if we are not locking mentally and intellectually at a certain level, then I'm sorry, man.
Damn.
I can't even get worked up, bro.
That's that Bluetooth mode. The Bluetooth mode.
My ear is not connecting here.
I
So,
mean,
yeah, examples,
for
man.
me-
Don't
for
say
me-
there's many and then we just leave the. Now, what have we done with that conversation?
If I come to your digs,
Yo, I have some Kenya Cage to come.
I see.
no, you wait, come on. Kenya cane is the one,
It's
bro.
the
Kwanza
shit.
sugar cane.
It
You-
is.
What are you
I have
saying?
Kenya Cage in the cupboard.
Oh,
But
I thought you said that you
I'm
go
not
to a
dissing
chick's.
Kenya
No.
Cage. It's good for making cocktails. And they can advertise if they want.
Yeah, throw it
But
in
I'm
there.
just saying, like, you come to my house, like,
At
the
your
only
age.
alcohol there is like short glass of Kenya Cage. I'm like, yo.
Never coming back.
But you see,
Get your boy.
For me,
Get your boy, man.
I've seen someone who said they found rubbers. Like in the thingy.
But these are reasons. These
the
are
bin?
No,
I think
in the bin.
what you're trying to ask is not
At least
like
you know
reason,
she's
it's like
protected.
that one
Yeah,
thing that you're
man,
like,
she
this is
got
not
that BM security.
The same. We are talking
For
about the
me-
same things. It's because mine is. It's just something that it does something to me, bro.
So are we
Like,
talking
I can't-
about? Are we talking about like at their crib or?
your house.
It's going down, and after that session, I am never going back to her. This is
Or
never
she's never
happening
coming
again.
back to my house.
Yes, that's what you're talking
After
about.
you've smashed.
Yes.
Sometimes it could
And
just be a
something
whack smash.
Maybe it's something that was happening as y'all were smashing, and you're like, hey, you know what? Nah.
Or it could just be like it could just be a terrible.
No, don't give us kudas and no. Tell us maybe it
because
was
I'm-
like this
I
or
No,
like
for me,
this.
it's very simple. She didn't make the bed.
Yeah, see that. Or she didn't
After?
go.
Yeah.
She didn't clean up
Fam,
after you
my
or
bed's
something.
always made, bro.
Can you make the bed?
Yeah, I always make
Yeah,
my
then
bed.
make the bed.
What do you
Why
mean
am I
make the
making your
bed?
damn bed?
guys,
Yo,
guys,
I left.
guys.
Yo,
Wait a minute,
listen.
wait a minute.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Ashley, willing
I-
buyer,
I
willing
left you-
seller.
I left you in
Willing
my-
buyer,
Let
willing
me talk,
seller.
let me talk.
Fam, listen.
Let
I
him
left
talk,
you.
let him
I
talk
left you
also.
at my crib, right? I was like, "Okay, cool, stay there. I gotta go, right? We leave.
If you're
early.
in my house, will you make my bed?
Yes.
Okay.
I was,
Oh,
finishing
wow.
school is a fucking thing.
So it's okay for him to make your bed,
Bro, I'm
but
not
it's
an
not okay for
untidy
you to
kind
I
of
make
guy.
haven't said that.
Okay.
Yo, you didn't make my bed. What are you? Or rather, if there were dishes in the sink that you use, clean that shit up, bro.
Okay, that's fine.
That's one.
That's the one.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying,
That's
right?
the one.
Yo, come on, man.
Or,
No,
or you leave my house in a
Can we
mess.
be primal
like,
about
what's
this
that
shit? You know
now?
what I'm saying? Right? But yo, leaving
Goes
my
for
bed
friends
like
too.
that, like what?
Yep.
Why? Why?
Also, no. If we've both just done the thing and we both dip
Look
at
at the
the same
production
time.
manager.
Yeah,
Telling you to
you've
move
really
over.
turned.
Like you really.
What? What
Yeah,
do you
he
mean?
said- he
I
said
move
it.
like this, inside,
Hey.
like that.
There you go.
Okay.
Guys,
Yeah.
come on.
So where were we?
Gosh.
Inside.
You're saying dishes.
Dishes, all of those kind of things. Like for me, it's got to do with hygiene. Hygiene is very important.
Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene, bro.
Yo, if I pull up to your digs and there's a rat and you're like, oh, that's Jerry. What the fuck?
Maybe she
You
likes
say, "What's up,
rats.
Jerry?"
Maybe it's
it's a
her
hamster.
pet.
Yo,
Yeah.
then you've dropped your t-shirt.
Ratatouille.
And you've dropped your t-shirt and Jerry's like, yo, even me, I'm gonna get me some. He's cool at my t-shirt. Hell no.
But hygiene is big, bro.
Yeah, hygiene
gosh.
is keen, but
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you find yourself behind enemy lines a bit too late. Like when you're there, like
bro,
it's too late for me
fam,
right now.
If I come to yours and you don't have no tissue extra, you feel me? Like,
Are you gonna
the
look
last
into
roll,
my cupboard and everything to make sure I have extra tissues?
fam, or maybe she never flushed the toilet.
Jesus. Where are
Who
we going with
doesn't
this?
do that?
Listen.
Okay, no, it's a legit, bro.
Bro,
It's a
like
legit reason.
you're just like, oh, let me use the washroom. But
No,
then
no,
you've just found
it
that-
refused to
you've
go
just
down,
found
bro.
that you think that's
It
just there
refused
like
to go down.
thing.
Also, for men not wiping the toilet seat, that's
that shit,
nasty
yeah,
as
that's
shit.
nasty as fuck.
That's
man.
nasty.
Yeah. That hygiene for me is one. How they just are around it. Like, you know, I like a lady. You know what I mean? Maybe you're at her crib, she's just seated like, wow.
Let me
Calvin.
man spread in my house, honey.
That
I
should
don't know.
be
I think
dangerous,
there's
though.
a balance between being over comfortable and over familiar, and just being, you know, putting in the right space and being in the right space.
Yeah,
Damn, I
but
wanted
you know,
to take
funny
that
enough.
one to the gutters, but damn,
But funny
nah.
enough, there's like some whatever. There's just like some things that will just make you ticked off. You know, like I mean, like I said, hygiene. Probably she has food that's, you know, like the plates. That's still hygiene. Or
She used her teeth.
she did what?
Use a teeth to open a bottle.
Oh, wow.
Do you need a drink? Church?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
But I genuinely think that, like, you know, it's one of those ones where, you know, if you say to a woman what are the icks that men do that annoy you, they can give you a whole list. But I
So
think most
many.
men
Guys are very
So
chill.
are very
many.
basic.
Yeah, man.
This is
guys,
basic. Okay.
Guys are very. Guys,
No,
guys are like.
no, you have
know,
a very good point. If you don't find this as basic, then
No, it's not really
mean-
basic, but I feel like they're equally the same icks as women have. But I think for men, it's a little bit more like scratching your balls in public. Don't do that.
that turns you off.
yo,
Okay, wait,
have you ever had that?
but you can remove your words in
Fam,
public.
have you ever had that saying that
Wow,
says
that's the
what
double
does that
standard.
Swahili
I
saying
did say that.
Mtu anajikuna ujipatapo, right? That's what it says, right? Bro, if that scratch hit me, yo, if that scratch hit me where I'm at, bro, die here, yo, bro. Fam, this is what. Do you know how painful it
never
is
had
to
that
not
one
scratch?
before. Oh my
you're
God.
like,
Yeah, man.
Quote your
Don't do
Hey,
Bro,
that.
scratch your
Don't do
balls,
that.
what? Bro, this shit at times, fam, you know, this shit is there where it's not like it's there, bro.
So can I itch my vagina in public too?
That shit is
Yeah,
different,
no.
bro.
Why?
That is different.
Why?
Fam,
Like if I have an itch, can I just be like,
no,
"Ooh"?
here's the thing. We're not going to talk about the anatomy like
No,
that. But
because
you know,
at the top
how's-
of the lip, there's like, "Ooh."
you see, like the way it's built, like there's a lot happening, which is beautiful.
There's
But-
less
but
happening.
here's
What
the
do you
thing.
mean?
No,
Here's
no,
the
no.
thing.
I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. From
fam,
our perspective, there's a lot going on. Ours is external, right?
Shorty,
For you,
I'm not saying
Giza,
you're putting your no, like
You-
out on the outside.
like
you know
see-
yours, there's juices flowing, bro. You feel me? Us guys is just things that are enclosed.
hanging fruits.
there's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's why I said there's a
a
lot.
lot.
Going, I didn't want to take it there. It's like
We're
cell
trying
D
so hard
block.
to be careful,
I know,
man.
right?
So hard.
It's not
So,
working
so
out.
hard.
Just say it as
You
it
get
is.
what I mean? So
No, I don't get what I mean because I don't have balls.
Well,
You'll never understand.
Women's rep, yeah.
You'll never
let him,
understand.
let him tell us about women.
girl. But
Listen.
yeah, man. So it's different, right? In that regard. But you know, you said
Can I
something.
scratch my tits then?
Yeah, I mean.
You can even feed your baby.
Okay, good.
By the
Okay.
way,
I'm
that conversation
a
really
baby.
ticks off a lot of people. eh?
Oh my God, Andy. Listen. Now feel at home with DStv. I didn't hear that.
We felt a little bit too much at home at this point.
Don't forget, man. Make sure that you. It is a one-stop for family entertainment, whether you're on the family package or the compact package.
baby.
And for those people who are like us guys, are big football fans, we're at the business end of the season. Man United versus Bournemouth, Man United versus Chelsea. Like, there are so many permutations that can happen in the English Premier League right now. Also La Liga. Well, La Liga's gone. I mean, Barcelona have won that. So there's so many things happening out there. So now's the time to make sure, as we enter into this funny period of football, the season coming to an end, there's a lot of choice on DStv. And I feel at
Yes,
home.
sir.
Feel at home.
And while you're plugging DStv, make sure you check out DST, Double-Sided Tape Podcast.
Yes.
Ashley and Nimrat.
DST should be
all-
on DStv.
Yeah.
It should.
Makes
DStv.
sense. Makes
Y'all
sense.
should be airing DST.
DST,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Drops
Yeah.
every Sunday. Sometimes
It's
at midday,
wild.
sometimes at 3. You never know.
It's wild. I listened to like this week's episode. You guys, they had a question and answer session.
The Q&A, yeah.
They're very, very
It
good.
Guys are
was
playing it
great.
so safe, man. You meniangusha, man. I wasn't expecting
How
guys
are we
to
playing
ask.
it safe?
No, not you guys, your
Oh.
audience.
Yeah,
You're
true.
playing it so safe because you guys don't play safe on the podcast.
Ever. But you know what I
Yeah.
realized from a lot of things that we talk about, people actually come to us for advice more than anything. Because a
Ah.
lot of the things that we were talking about was based on conversations that we've had on like TD's conversations was there. Let me say breast. TD's is just so also how to deal with like the younger children and stuff like that. So come to us if you need any advice, guys. Yeah, talk to us, even about the nasty things. We're not shy.
Nasty and nice.
You know, if you're
Look at
anti,
Austin.
if you're an anti,
Austin's voice is in there too, so you got a little razzle dazzle of that,
if your auntie ever says,
testosterone.
oh, even that nasty and does that laugh. She a freak.
By the way,
Are you high fiving me? Just drop
want to
it.
give.
Wow.
I was thinking, if this woman Hilda, that's you who has broken the cooking record.
Chapo,
100
yeah,
hours.
Oh yeah.
So she cooked like was it one dish per hour for 100 hours. I mean that's props. It made me think like is she Nigerian or Ghanaian?
She's
Nigerian.
Nigerian. Yeah.
Nigerian, but she did it in Ghana. Or where was the?
It's
like-
that beef of Nigeria. Ghana's
Yeah,
always trying to
right.
claim. Yeah, it's a running joke.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking to myself, like, I'm a bit surprised that she broke the record. I thought that record would have been set by like you know when you go to like a proper Niger wedding and the aunties are behind the. I thought those would be
That's
the ones.
stereotype.
But I feel like she's been in that position before.
Like we
Well,
broke the world record before
You
even
know-
we broke it.
You know,
Hey, for sure.
yeah, because they be eating a
man.
lot. But you know, for me, right? So I was watching the videos. I think she broke it on Sunday evening, right? And I remember watching the guys jubilating outside her restaurant. Me, I'd have been like, "Fam, I am not pulling up to jubilate you breaking the record,
I'm
bro.
here to eat."
I'm coming here to eat." I saw guys clapping with umbrellas. Where the fuck are the plates, Bana?
But
Kwani,
I-
what are
wanna
you doing
taste
with
this food.
yo?
But I think that I don't know, but I have a theory because like as someone who cooks, I swear to God, by the time she got to the 20th plate, the rest of that food busted has been wild.
Tasted
Facts.
whack. Yeah, like
man.
yeah. See, bro.
Nah, y'all are just hating.
You know,
That
let me
food
But
tell
must
if
have
the
been
recipe is the
amazing.
same,
By
then
the
I
way,
mean, it's
you know what?
That food must have
You
been
know
amazing.
what? Fuck
lit,
this shit.
yeah.
You know what? On this here podcast, which is my camera, I'm beating
Hey,
that
people are
record.
brave
I won't break
today.
that
I like
record.
it.
Haven't you heard? I'm from Central. We cook with water. Boil everything, man.
Wow.
It's not hard.
Pause,
200 hours.
pause,
You get
pause.
man, I'm just in that
what
kitchen
she said.
story.
Yeah.
We do tumbukiza for maize. We boil everything, mbuzi. Bro, you know it's so easy to break that record.
Is it?
Yeah. We just get like a whole big bull. Then we go to somewhere in there, we get like a industrial sized drum. Put that bull in. Throw cabbages, warus, carrots, pap, salt.
Yuck, Calvin.
Yeah.
Soft
Then
simmer for 100 hours.
boil that shit up. 100 hours. Yo, World Guinness record. We're in. Fam, let's do it. Like, that will be a good one.
Thank you very much, DStv. As usual, it's been crazy. My name is G Money.
And the young.
Ashley.
World record holder. Big soup.
Big soup.
Yo,
Oh,
it's
wow.
so easy to break
wrap.
that, though.